Hey Mystic family, welcome back. I am super excited today because I'm doing a pick a card reading. I don't do these often, so when I do I get very excited. I should do them more often. Okay, we're going to jump straight into it. So today we're picking piles from animals. We have the owl for pile 1, the wolf for pile 2, the alpaca for pile 3, the starfish for pile 4, and the fox for pile 5. Now, you can use your pendulum over the top of your device. You can use your intuition. If you pick more than one, watch more than one, that's your message for today. And if you pick yours and you want to cross watch for someone else, you can use the same method to pick a pile for them too. The universe will always send you the messages you need to know. So on that note, we'll get started. Okay, pile 1, let's see what the universe needs you to know right now. If this resonates with you, please hit the like button and please tell me below which pile you picked. And for the first 20 replies below, if you ask a yes or no question, I will answer with a pendulum, just to say thank you for all your support. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Okay, owls. Wow, the card itself, so this is number 58, which breaks down to a 4. And it's the card of intuition. So already, oh, past life. Already I'm getting, and wisdom, new vitality, patience, follow your intuition. Wow, there's definitely a theme going here. The chariot. Wow, another owl. You can't make this up. When the cards speak, the cards speak. Now, what I'm getting is you have awoken. You might have woke up recently spiritually, but you are definitely coming into yourself. You're definitely waking up to your intuition. You may be receiving a lot of messages. What Spirit's telling me very strong is you actually are receiving a lot of messages. You just don't know whether to trust them, and you don't know whether they're thoughts. Spirit's telling me that a lot of times you just think you're having random thoughts, but you're actually getting messages from your spirit team. This is not new to you. You have been very spiritual and very gifted in many past lives, and that's why it comes so naturally to you, and it's why you also don't recognize it as some outstanding gift because it's so natural to you. And you may find that you say, like, someone will tell you something, and you'll say, "Oh, this is what X, Y, and Z. That's what's going to happen," and it very much does. It's no coincidences. There are no coincidences in this world. Everything happens just as it should be. Um, you have recently, somehow, I don't know what you've been doing, whether you have gone through a tower moment or you've been doing a lot of self-work, but you have opened up, your chakras are cleared and you are ready. Spirit's telling me you are ready. So if you own a tarot deck and or you do some sort of healing, this is the time for you to jump into it. You have been growing this gift over time. This has taken a while for you to get confident enough to even speak up. But now that it's here, don't let it slip away. So we're going to jump into some tarot. And for anyone who's a little bit nervous, Spirit's telling me you will only ever get as much of your gift as you're comfortable with. So don't freak out that you may open these gifts and you'll see, I see dead people. Like it won't get to that point if that's not what you're comfortable with. Spirit never wants you to feel nervous, but Spirit's also telling me that you've been through quite a lot in your life. You have a lot of life experience, which is why this owl keeps popping up. And the thing is, with being a healer or being a reader, and I know when I give, especially personal readings myself, I bring a box of tissues because I see reading as a therapy session. And, things come up with your reader that you would never speak to about with anybody. It's definitely a confidential experience, and it taps into some things that you may not have been aware of, or that may be quite painful. And it really helps. And I know myself, my life experience helps when I go into readings, because having had such a adventurous life, it helps me to really understand it and come from a place of non-judgment. And Spirit's telling me you possess this. So enough jabbering. Let's get some clarification with the tarot. What do we have here? Five of Swords. See, all the trials and tribulations you've been through in your life has made you very generous, and it's made you caring, and it's made you who you are today. So if you're wondering why you've had the life you've had, and why you've been through the pain you've been through, this is the reason why. It's made you into the healer. And healing comes in many forms. It doesn't just have to be Reiki or any of those type of things. Just your friendship can be quite healing to people. You may very much be the person that everyone comes to for advice. If these things are not your profession right now, or not really where you've been heading, Spirit's telling me this is whether you like it or not, this is your purpose, and this is the direction you're going to be going in. So have patience with yourself at this time, because one thing is for sure is when you start your journey into helping others and healing, you also heal yourself at the same time. So things might come up for you that you thought you'd put to bed. You may have to go through your own healing journey as you heal others. Okay, the Devil, King of Wands, the Emperor, a lot of masculine energy here, Page of Cups, and the Moon. So what I'm getting from these cards is, because you are so lent upon by your peers and by friends and family, that you often don't share a lot of what's going on in your world. Now, there's a lot of male energy here, so you may be masculine yourself, or you may have someone around you that has sort of triggered this awakening. You may also struggle to step into this spiritual life, because you may have like your parents may not be comfortable with you sort of stepping out of the traditional types of religion, or they just might not believe it. So that might be why this lapis lazuli has come up too, is it's asking you to have the courage to speak out and live the life that's calling for you, because this is your passion. This is what's going to set your soul on fire and fill your cup. But if there are people around who make you feel bad about being who you are, you're going to really struggle with this, and it's something you're going to keep very hidden, and you're going to feel very guilty about, and you may also find yourself wondering if you're going mad, or if you're being stupid, if this is, normal. When you've got somebody who's constantly putting you down or rolls their eyes when you bring these things up, it's going to be very uncomfortable for you. Spirit's saying also, do full moon rituals. This will help you really connect and feel powerful within yourself. That's important. Spirit's saying empowering yourself spiritually is what will give you courage. And release all those negative energies. If people are telling you that what you're doing is wrong, or your beliefs are wrong, or if maybe you're reading in secret, maybe, the people closest to you have no idea. Okay, well, bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. This is your happy place. This is your happy place. I'm hearing you also may have crystals that you work closely with, or you've been wanting to step into the world. Why am I such a bad shuffler today? I mean, granted, I am no casino professional, but this is insane. So the cards are scattered, and I'm wondering if you're feeling like you're not yourself, like you have to be something different for everyone. So you're spreading yourself very thin to meet the needs of other people. Spirit saying this is the time for you to step out. 2020 will be your year and the fear will go. It's been a long journey though. Spirit's telling me you're tired, you're drained. You're kind of feeling, as I say that, I can hear someone saying like, I've had enough. I just, I'm not feeling joy from life anymore. Spirit's saying, hold out. The Nine of Wands is the end of the journey. Even though you're feeling battered and bruised, it's the end of the journey. So, just ride it out a little longer and start being unapologetically yourself, and watch how much joy you feel from life. Okay, so this is a little cliche. Spirit saying, you don't have to get to your destination to start feeling joy. Start feeling joy in the small things of being who you are and speaking your truth. They will be the things that bring you joy and push you through and give you the passion to drive you to help fulfill your dreams, if that makes sense. So the Queen of Swords has come up. This is clarity. This is cutting out people's opinions. This is using your own thoughts, not living off anyone else's thoughts. Laying down the law of what you will and won't put up with in your world. We're going to go one more pile one. Okay, we have another past life card. This path has been calling you for a long time, whether you've been aware of it or not. This path into who you are and waking up to yourself and your gifts, this has been coming for you for a long time, and you will start to awaken other parts of past lives when this starts to happen, and you will align with that and feel more of yourself. Wow, pile one, this is absolutely amazing. Please, please subscribe and like if this resonated. And wow, let me now know down below as well if you are waking up to your gifts and what you think those gifts are, whether it be clairaudience, mediumship, whether you own your own tarot deck. Let me know, share this with me. When I read these stories, I connect to everyone and their individual energy. I'd love to know how this works out for you and how this sort of aligns in your life. Thank you, pile one. Hey, pile two, you picked the wolf. Now already I'm getting, I heard wolf pack as soon as I picked it up. But I also heard lone wolf. So I'm wondering, before I even check these other cards, if you're sort of coming out of some solitude, out of an experience that you needed to sort of go through by yourself, or the universe made you go through by yourself. Now, before I get started, for the first 20 people who comment below and let me know what pile they picked, if you leave a question, you'll get a free yes or no pendulum reading. So definitely head on down and get your questions answered. Okay, first off we have Tiger's Eye, Rest and Reconsider, Daughter Spirit, The Teacher, Open Intuition, Seeking Clarification, and Marriage. Okay, so some of you might be coming out of a breakup from a something long term, or it doesn't have to be long term. It may be someone that you've seen yourself going long term with. You may have thought this was your person. I'm also with this seek clarification. I'm wondering if something happened, if you caught them doing something or were given information about this person that sort of led to this demise and led sort of put you in a place of not feeling so trusting at the moment. This could also be a situation. I'm also getting the sense of like sort of a mentor as well for some of you. You may have put your the general sense is you've put your trust into someone and it's been broken. Like you saw them one way and then the veil was lifted and now you've seen their true colors. To speak up for this situation, it took courage. This person had a control over you almost. It doesn't have to be physical or anything like that, but it's almost like you were too nervous to speak up. Like they may have belittled you, or just made you feel silly. So the only way for you to sort of see this situation clearly, or even get some control or boundaries, was for you to really pull away and think about the situation and things that have gone on, things that you were sort of putting pieces together. Um, this time away has, while you may have been hurt or whatever the situation's gone on, whatever you've had to pull back from, it's actually helped you to get you to know yourself better. You're becoming your own inner teacher. You've stopped listening to other people's opinions, and you're starting to trust in your own and trust that you're able to um, guide yourself. Because in the past, you'd listen to other people and things wouldn't work out well for you. Um, but what I'm really hearing is that this time you've sort of turned into a butterfly. I'm being shown the cocoon and it cracking open, and you ready to sort of come back out into the world new and improved. Now we're going to pull some tarot to get some more clarification. This new you is going to bring in a whole new joy to your life. Clarity is really big in your reading. It's like you don't even recognize the person you were 6 months ago. I feel like you, and if this hasn't happened yet, this is coming. I feel like you're thinking, how did I even put up with that? Or how was I so brainwashed by that person that I just took everything they said for, gospel? Why didn't I have my own thoughts, is what I'm hearing you say. But this new you, it's going to bring in new relationships, new people. You're going to find people that match you on your level. I feel like the people in the past may have been very shallow, or just not, they don't reach the depths you reach. Like, it could, if it's your peers, they may be sitting around talking about reality TV, and you want to get deeper than that. You want to have conversations that are meaningful. You are the magician in your world. You are seeking to create better. And I feel like the people didn't have that same drive. They didn't want the same want as you, and they were holding you back. And you've realized you've got the tools to be able to create magic in your world. You are able to, you're able to go far. You just need to be surrounded by the right people. And that's what this wolf pack is, finding those people. And if it's relationship, it's finding that person who is, the Ace of Swords came out, but it came out in reverse. What I'm getting from that is you held on too long to people who weren't right for you. You didn't have that courage that has suddenly come upon you, or will come upon you, is what Spirit's saying. And it's courage to seek out those who, and the saying goes, we are the people we surround ourselves, we are the 5 people we most surround ourselves with. And you're making sure those 5 people are lifting you up and not draining from you. I feel like in the past you've had people who have drained from you and taken from you. You're not allowing people in your life, because you realize when people suck your energy, it's not just that they're taking your time or your energy, or they're leaving you feeling upset, that it long-term affects your abundance. If you're not able to give your life the energy it needs, it takes away from you, and that's what you've started to realize. So Spirit's saying, don't feel hurt or upset that you're not getting back what you wanted from those people. They were only able to give you what they have on their level. But Spirit's saying, take that as a lesson. Take that as a lesson, and don't take it personally. Take it as, be grateful, because it's going to help you grow and bring in to your world everything that you need. The 6 of Pentacles. You are going, this new tribe you're going to meet, or person, it could be a partner, or it could be a new workplace. You may be going to a new workplace who in the past hasn't given, that workplace didn't give you the sort of recognition that you deserved. Wherever it is your life's leading, it's going to be more balanced, which is also going to allow you to be able to receive the praise for everything you do, but also people are going to give back to you. I feel like you've been doing most of the giving and not getting anything in return. Whoever is coming into your world from this point forward is going to start giving you the reciprocity that you deserve, is what Spirit's telling me. I also see you, Spirit's saying there might come a time where you volunteer for services in your area, whether that's homeless shelters or even just helping pack, especially now at this time. And these readings are timeless, but if you happen to be watching this as I post it around Christmas time, you may be helping to pack hampers for disadvantaged families. Either way, you're going to be helping the less fortunate around this time, which is really going to fill your spirit. Okay, what do we have now? The Three of Pentacles. It's community. You're finding yourself a new community of people to be around that you leave and you feel energized from. And if you haven't got to this point yet, Spirit's asking you to really sit down and take a look at the people around you and you know, what's coming from them and how that's affecting your abundance spiritually, physically, financially. Are you drained? Are you finding yourself broke because, you know, you're just unable to give to yourself or put the effort into the things you need to be able to help your abundance grow? Now, if these people are family and you can't cut them out of your life or you can't just step away from them, Spirit's saying learn boundaries, or you have just learned boundaries. But that's definitely coming in, and your rewards will come when that happens. Okay, that's too many. We're not going to take those. But the Magician has come out again. This is a very good time for you to manifest. 2020 is going to be your time to manifest what you want in your life. So set the intention. Write it down on a piece of paper. Set the intention. Put it under your pillow. Set the intention to sleep on it. That's at least 5 to 8 hours, if you get a decent sleep, of that energy going out into the universe, letting the universe know this is what you want to bring in. You want to bring in abundance. You want to bring in people who can help you rise up as you help them, like a real even keeled situation. Okay, one more of this tarot and we'll move on to pile 3. This is powerful. This is powerful. This wolf energy. This is you calling out, letting people know that you've arrived. Temperance. It's healing. These new people will help you heal. They'll help you be able to share what's going on in your world. You're going to feel comfortable enough to talk to them about all the things that go on in your life that, you know, you want to be telling the people around you, but you sort of don't trust them almost. I feel like in the past you may have shared things and then had another friend come tell you something that you'd said in confidence. That stuff's not going on anymore. You're going to meet real, genuine people. Okay, pile 2. Thank you. Hey, alpaca pile. This is the card of curiosity. But I just love alpacas. There's something about them that makes me smile every time I see them. So I'm wondering if that's your personality, if you're just that person that makes people feel good about themselves. So let's look into your cards. We have Chrysotile. Please excuse my pronunciation. And that's the card of animals. So you may have pets, you may love animals. And even more so now after that alpaca card, I'm getting that sense of a real loving, joyous energy from you. I'm really loving it, actually. Feeling alone. Community. New home. Clear and activate. And endings. Okay, so I'm getting a real sense of change coming in for you. And this change may be brought about by just being so sick of where your life's going right now. the people that are in it. I feel like you're just getting up each day with that groan of, oh, like you're not getting up with this energy is feeling so separate from the energy I'm getting in here. So this isn't your natural go-to. This isn't who you are, and you don't normally feel this way or get this down. But Spirit's saying to me at the moment, you've just sort of lost your spark. You may have fallen out with the people around you. You may have friends that are just not acting themselves, or you may be in a new area and don't know a lot of people at the moment. So create sacred space. So the Spirit's saying to me that no matter where you are, it becomes home because you make it home. So if you need to move, or you're getting the call to move from Spirit, sometimes energetically we get the call to move to different places for different lessons, or different forms of abundance to come into our life. Or we get called to move away from people we're around, or relationships. It's all divinely guided. Um, but Spirit's saying grieve. Take that time to grieve whatever changes are going on. But whatever that's replacing, you can make it yours by deciding to, by changing your perspective on it. With this animal card as well, I'm also hearing that your pets, or your pets are very important to you, and if you need to sort of seek refuge with them, take that time to sort of just lay with your animals and chat to them, and all that type of thing. But you also may be getting messages through animals. So you may notice that whenever you go out, there's like a squirrel or a bird, or there's always something coming close. For it's saying take that time to sort of look at your surroundings and see what's going on, and see what messages are coming in. And especially if you're feeling alone, especially if you're not feeling at home, maybe it's time to get a pet, is what Spirit's saying, you know. You've got so much love to share. If you can't find the people around you right now to give that to, or anyone worthy that you want to spend that time with, Spirit's saying get a pet. And, you know, even if it's a fish, even if you're in a rental property and you can't get a pet, get a fish. Just having someone to chat to every day. And I've had some great fish that have lived a long time. So a fish may be your next little friend. The High Priestess has come up. This is a card. It's a card of many things, but as I pull it out, it's the card, for me, I'm getting the card of secrecy. And I'm getting secrecy around emotions. You're not letting the people around you know just how lonely you're feeling, or how lost you're feeling. Now, some of you might be a stay-at-home parent, and you may feel very disconnected from what's going on around you. Spirit's saying, now, while sometimes this can feel very overwhelming and very daunting, Spirit's saying, you know, find local things in your area to sort of get into. Even if you don't make friends, just the interaction will leave you, while it will be nerve-wracking, you'll go home feeling kind of on a high. Spirit's saying sort of take the time to be courageous. Now, with the animals, you might want to, you know, go hang at your local animal shelter and help, you know, pat. I know my animal shelter likes people to come in and pat the cats and give them love, and, you know, all that type of thing. That could be another outlet for you to sort of integrate yourself back in and around the community. Now, I feel like some of you may have gone through a breakup, or just there's so much change in this reading, moving, job changing. I see so much. It's so much that I can't even tap into one. So the people listening to this reading, there's so many different changes going on that I can't even, I'm trying to sort of zone in, and I'm asking Spirit to help me zone in. And as I do, they sort of give me an array of things. New love, new friendship, all those type of things, they're coming in for you. Spirit's saying, don't get too bogged down in life right now, because this too shall pass. They're saying don't turn this moment into your life story. You can turn the page, and you will turn the page here with the Magician, because you have all the tools to make that happen, and you know that you're bright and you're bubbly and you've got so much love to give, and there's someone out there who is looking for exactly that in friendship, in work, in partnerships, that whatever you're seeking is seeking you too, as cliche as that sounds. Okay, let's get a couple more before we finish off this reading. You're also very intuitive, which I'm hearing empathic actually, which is why you find yourself sort of segregating yourself a lot. It becomes very overwhelming for you to be around other people and their energy. Spirit's saying once again, change the perspective. Find ways to protect your energy, and also be mindful to not take on other people's energy. Something as simple as intention, when you feel it come in, just let Spirit know this isn't mine, and I don't want to take this on, and let it go. Wow, Two of Cups and the Emperor. There is definitely something, some sort of a romantic pain and change going on here. If there was a breakup recently and that's what you're dealing with, or your relationship is on very shaky grounds and you don't think you're going to continue with it, there is a reason for that. Spirit's telling me there's a massive reason for that, because your gift, which is love, is being wasted, and there is someone out there, an emperor, someone who was at the top of their game, financially, spiritually, physically, that is waiting for you. You need to have someone who reaches your level of worth and who sees your level of worth, and that's what the Emperor is. He's observant. He or she doesn't have to. It's either I. They've been watching you, is what I'm also seeing. And if you haven't met them, they're going to observe you before the time that they ask you out. They don't jump into things lightly. They make sure that they do things properly so that they're not making massive mistakes. So when this situation arises for you, you can take that leap and you can trust that that person is the person for you, because the High Priestess is out here, which is telling me you're able to use your intuition and you're able to trust it. Oh, look at that. 10 of Cups. That's your happy ending. Spirit's saying, hold on. I know everything seems uncomfortable right now. I know everything seems foreign to you right now, and I know you don't feel comfortable and you feel like it's never going to change. Spirit's saying this 10 of Cups is coming in for you if you just have faith and take little courageous steps forward. Your happy ending is coming. Oh, alpaca pile, I love this. Don't forget to let me know down below if any of this resonates for you. I do, when I tap into so much energy, I get so connected, and I want to know how this aligns with your life, and I want to know your story basically. So just, yeah, comment below, and don't forget, ask a question, a yes or no question down below if you're the first 20, and I'll do a quick pendulum read and we'll get you some answers. Thank you. Hey pile 4. Now, if you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe, like if any of this resonates. But also as well, I just wanted to let you know that for the first 20 people who like the video and comment below with what pile they picked, but also with a yes or no question, I will do a free pendulum reading for them. Just a yes or no question. So starfish pile, instantly I'm getting chilled, I'm getting emotional, but like not emotional as in erratic emotional, just feeling very deeply. So let's look rose quartz, which is the stone of love, of healing, success and growth. Blossoming abundance, wow. Take flight, your Merkaba chariot. Oh, I love the Merkaba, I've got one here. Your Merkaba chariot light body is all prepared to take you aboard its next flight. This will be beyond all beliefs. Hold on, for a big change is upon you. Wow. Blossoming abundance, success and growth. Align your universe. Navigate distractions. And celebrations. Wow, these cards could not have come out more exciting. Like, you can't make this stuff up. It's brilliant. Okay, so with this sensitivity, I feel like in the past, people took advantage of this, which really sort of hindered your growth, hindered your success, all those type of things, and also hindered your self-esteem. You started to think there was something wrong with you because the wrong people were coming in. Um, with this navigate distractions, I feel like what's happening is you're starting to get serious about moving forward and about growth, especially for 2020. I'm hearing you say, this is my year, no more fun, like not no more fun and games, because hey, it's life and we have to live it and enjoy it. But what I'm hearing is like, no more wasting time on people, places, and things that just don't bring me joy because they hinder my growth. Um, Also, I'm hearing you're very sensitive. So I'm hearing you're an empath due to this sensitivity. So it may pay to carry some crystals on you to sort of deflect this negative energy that comes in. But I want to pull some tarot and get some clarifications on this blossoming abundance and celebration. So some of you might have a birthday coming up, like might have a big birthday coming up this year. So like a 30th, or something you want to celebrate, or you've just decided that this year you're going to celebrate you. Some others might find that they're getting engaged, or they've got a wedding, or they're getting married. 2020 is the year of celebration. And you're going to enjoy this year. Not only will you be working hard and sort of doing what's right for you, you're going to enjoy it because you're going to be living your best life. Sorry, I didn't mean to sing. I'm just getting really excited for you. Wow. See, this is strong foundations. This is, meeting people and connecting with people, or connecting with situations that help you grow and build a strong foundation. This is also 1111, which is a twin flame number. You are cutting out situations, distractions, people that sort of left you feeling less of yourself. I feel like you gave away too much of you, and you ended up exhausted and drained from it. Like you had nothing left, like people emptied your cup. You're going to be holding your energy a lot closer and not giving it out. And if you're not doing this, this is your message from the universe, is to hold your energy and give it out to the people who deserve it. No, don't allow people to walk all over you anymore. I'm getting shown a doormat. People assume because you're sensitive that you know then there's going to be no repercussions for their actions. Spirit's saying you don't even have to cause a big fuss. You just don't put up with it anymore. Don't answer their calls. Just say no. This fast moving energy is coming along with these celebrations. So Spirit's saying the second you do this, the second you put boundaries in place, bang, your whole life's going to fall into place. And this foundation you've been working so hard at is so all right. So I'm also hearing some of you are trying to set up side businesses, or you want to get to a place where you can leave your job and sort of fulfill and start making money from your passion. Make sure that if you do go into partnerships or stuff like that, that you sort of vet out the person. Spirit's saying that there's a message in there for you to sort of be weary of people who want to who see your glow up, and they sort of want to come in and take advantage of. So if you've had people that sort of didn't believe in you in the past or didn't want to help you grow, don't allow them to jump back in and take advantage of all this beautiful success that's coming in. Okay, King of Cups. Yeah, you're going to be a lot more reserved in your emotions this year. You're still going to feel as deeply, but you're not going to allow people to upset you who sort of, they don't have that right. You know what I mean? Like, they don't give you enough, or they don't bring enough to the table for you to be upset over. So this sensitivity is going to start working in your favor, because you're going to be able to see, wow, the card of victory. Amazing things are coming for you, starfish file. Sorry, I just seen the number 24 there as well. So if that is important to you, or your birthday may be on the 24th, or someone you know, Um, I just lost my train of thought. Spirit pulled me down to the number, and then it's like, sometimes when you're driving and you look off at something and the steering wheel goes with it. I think that just happened to me spiritually. um, yeah, if people want to celebrate your success, make sure they're there helping celebrate the growth that got you there, is what Spirit's saying. So your message is be wary of who you have around you. And also be wary of who you're telling your ideas to, or your like, be wary who you're telling your success to, because not everyone is going to clap for you. Some people feel like that they're going to find their own success, that they need to dim your light to get there. Two of Wands. This is having the world in your hand. This is watching your plans turn into fruition, like bringing them from a thought in your head or something you've written down on a piece of paper, and watching them grow into reality. Another celebration card. Wow. This is not just a celebration card, but it's celebrating with the people you love. So if you haven't got those people around you to collaborate with or help you grow, they're coming in. They're coming in when you cut out the whatever it was that was keeping them energetically from being around you. As you vibrate to that level, you will bring in the people that you need to help you grow. Okay, so some of you may need to move, or some of you may be getting the call to move. Spirit's saying follow your intuition on this. If you can't get what you need off the ground in the place you're in, then make that move. Or it could be that you're moving from a physical storefront to an online store. It's change. It's change and movement. You'll get clear. Oh, there's the intuition. You'll get clear messages on what you should do. You also may be receiving, if you're feeling like this isn't going to happen anytime soon, hold out, because you will be receiving messages, or like physical messages, emails. Someone will be stepping forward to help you grow into what it is you want to do. So if you've just maybe graduated and you're not sure of how to take that path, you will get a response back. And the High Priestess, that is your intuition, and that is what's guiding you. Okay, wow, I'm blown away. Great things are coming. Please comment below if it's you starting off something new. Put a link to your website or whatever it is that you're starting. If this does resonate for you, let people know you're out there. Okay, Starfish Pile, if this resonated, hit that like button. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you get further notifications for when I upload. Bye. Hey, Pile 5, you picked the Fox. This is very driven energy. I'm feeling a real drive from this. It's also being very perceptive. So you're watching what's going on in your surroundings right now. You might be watching someone in particular. Okay, what do we have? Heart healing. Okay, this might be a relationship, or you might be watching someone. You might have your eye on someone. Sadness and isolation. Anxiety. Wow, Pile 5, you're really going through it at the moment. I'm feeling your energy, and I'm sorry. Wonderment. All things have come into balance. You're ready for the new road as you've come into an intersection. This card will indicate your new path. Wow. Well, you know what? That's a good change. There's healing from, there's isolation, there's anxiety, but there's change coming. What do we have? Ascended Masters. Create open communication. And angels. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. Okay. Down the bottom here, we have a lot of spiritual help and guidance. This is your team on the other side. So what Spirit's telling me at the moment is whatever's gone on, whatever you've been going through, you've really needed them, and they've made sure they've been there for you to protect you. So for a lot of you, I'd feel like you didn't think, or you don't think you're going to make it out the other side. You're worried, you're upset, you're anxious, but your team wants you to know that they are with you, that your angels are with you, that they're carrying you through these times that feel very dark and overwhelming, or they carried you if you've already gone through them. Your heart will heal from this. It will. When this too shall pass is what Spirit's telling me. But if you're at your worst, or you've been at your worst, know that this is going to end, and you will feel, there will come a time when you'll look back on this and it'll just be a blip on the radar. It won't feel like it's taking over your whole life. This card, these two cards together just breaks my heart, pile five, and I just wish I could reach through and give you just a tight hug. I feel like you sort of just need someone to hold you so you can let go of just everything that's been pent up and everything that's overwhelming you. Whoever it is that you've got your eye on, or whoever it is that you're sort of watching from afar, I feel like whatever they've done or whatever you're worried they're doing, it's causing you, it's just making you feel really lost and alone. And I almost feel like sort of like you didn't imagine that this person or these people, whoever it is, would do this to you, is the sense that I'm getting. But the reason you've tapped on this message today is because Spirit wants you to know that there was a reason that this situation was taken away from you, because it's not where you're supposed to be going. All that person needed to learn, or the situation, whoever it was, needed to learn how to be a better human, if that makes sense. Um, but regardless, you're on to bigger, better things. There is a new path for you, and you have been pushed onto it, is what Spirit's saying. Wow, this is powerful stuff. And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to have things taken away from us, and we want to hold tightly to them because they feel like in that moment they're the be all and end all of what we want. But sometimes when you look back, you're so grateful for all the things that didn't work out, because of all the things that come into your world, and you wouldn't have them if, you know, what you're holding on so tightly to at the time had have worked out. Okay, so the fox is also 32, which breaks down to a 5, and I've just noticed that. And 5 is the number of transformation. It's uncomfortable, but it's where the magic happens. Okay, let's get some tarot for clarification. This is a very powerful reading, and this Ascended Masters and the angels, I just feel so blessed for you, because I know that you're getting pushed into the right direction, and there's also a team, a loving team up there taking care of you. I noticed very clearly the create open communication. So if you're feeling lost, your spirit team wants you to know, and that's why they brought you here today. Talk to them. Okay, the Four of Wands has come up in reverse. So I do definitely get a sense that you may have, like for some people, that you may have lost a job that was very important to you, but for a lot of you, I'm getting the sense that this is a relationship breakdown. And it's not just any relationship breakdown. I feel like this person was what you thought was the one for you. Yeah, see, the Five of Wands have come up. This is a lot of mental conflict. I feel like you may be in a situation right now where you're sort of fighting, are they my person, are they not my person, I just want to get over them. And then you find, like, it's that back and forth of struggle. And I almost feel like you're also defending I feel like you're almost still defending the situation with this person to other people who are saying to you, just get over it. But you're just not ready, and that's okay. Spirit's telling me that they will guide you through. Wow, hang on, we're getting these 3 cards that flipped. Spirit's saying they will guide you through it, and to not worry, that whatever you're going through is meant to be happening. You're in a stage of reflection, going over it, wondering how it got to the place where it did. Sorry if this just skipped. I ran out of storage. How it got to the place where it did, why you're going through these emotions, why the person did what they did, why you reacted. Like I can just feel it running around in your head, and it's keeping you awake at night. You're just laying there running these thoughts around. And I almost feel like you don't know what to do to move forward, because you don't know whether they're coming back. Spirit's saying, just go with the flow and follow what comes in, because everything that's meant to happen is happening. Spirit's saying also focus on your physical abundance for the moment, to help take your mind off it, but to not stress too much about stressing. That's making it worse, like worrying why you're feeling these ways, why you're still thinking about this person. Spirit's saying just let it unfold naturally. They will guide you through it. And if you need to, Spirit's saying that the reason that they want you to hear this is because that open communication is ask them. You have free will and they can't decide for you. Ask them to take these feelings away if they're not for your highest good. And they'll help you through it. Okay. We have the Chariot. It's movement. It's movement forward from this situation. Some of you may have had to move because of this situation, or you're thinking of moving. Spirit will help you with that. The opportunity will arise. Other choices are coming up, so you're not going to feel as isolated from life. Other opportunities are coming up. I feel like when this situation ended, you kind of lost a piece of yourself. That's coming back to you. Other opportunities are coming back. Reasons for you to feel joy and excited about the day is coming back. I'm also hearing for some of you, you kind of miss just the little things like text messages and stuff like that. Other reasons for joy is coming in. Queen of Cups. You will feel yourself again, Spirit's saying. You will feel like you're the person you were before, but improved, because this is someone who's learned new lessons. The Two of Cups. There is new love coming in for you. 2020, Spirit's saying, is the year for that. And it will be the right person for you. For a lot of you, and I hope I'm not upsetting anyone, it may not be this person you've left behind. I feel like you're going to cut them off. But you're going, and don't feel like too worried or too upset. You're going to get to a place where you want to cut them off. You're going to get to a place where naturally you don't have to fight it. You're just going to think, you know what? You're not the best person for me, and you left me feeling X, Y, Z, and I don't want to feel that way anymore. And the second you do that, someone new is coming in. And don't stress about trying to rush that process. Like I said, and Spirit keeps saying this over and over, we are here with you. When you feel alone, when you're crying, we see you and we're with you. And they've just let me know this watching, they're watching you too, and they're with you too. Oh, pile 5. Comment below if you need to chat, if you need to talk to someone. Comment below. You know, I do read, and I do energetically send out Reiki healing if you give me permission to. I do send love and I do send peace. I am here with you, and we've all been in that place where we feel alone, and I don't want you to feel that way. Okay, so if this resonated for you, please hit the like button and please subscribe with the bell so you get notifications for when I upload any more videos. And I'm going to do I want to do a heap more picker piles. I really do enjoy them, and I do enjoy connecting to this energy, even if my heart does break for you. Now, pile 5, please enjoy the year as it goes out, and please enjoy your holidays. Thank you.